What's up, guys? I'm Josh, and today I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys sent to our niche Instagram. Without any further ado, let's get to it. This first question is, how do you get scholarships and where should I start my search? I talked about this in another video, but scholarships are available from so many places, it's kind of overwhelming at first. So what I would recommend doing is going to a website that maybe compiles a bunch of different scholarships. Websites like Niche, shout out Niche, have a ton of incredible scholarships that are really easy to look through, and a lot of them are super easy to apply. So I would just do a quick Google search for scholarships and you're bound to find at least something that's for you. This next question is, how are you paying for tuition, housing, books, etc.? Very good question. So me and my parents have agreed to split the cost of college, not 50-50, because they had been saving since my birth, so I'm definitely lucky enough to have some money saved for college through them. But they also felt that it would be important that I pay for part of my college experience. And to pay for my portion of college, I have a couple of different routes of income right now. To begin with, I work in a lawn mowing business over the summers, but I'm able to get some money from that, and I also choose to invest some of my money, which has been useful because I've been able to use some of that money for my college payments. So if you're more interested in that, stay tuned for another video about finances, but that's how I'm paying for part of my college. Next question, are there libraries with rooms for quiet/privacy? Do colleges have quiet study areas? Now, I can only answer this from CU, the college that I'm attending. I know other colleges have libraries, but CU is definitely great at offering a bunch of study spaces. Even in the dorms, like Willville East, where I lived last year, there was entire sections of the floor that were just dedicated to studying quietly. But yeah, at CU for sure, there's definitely a bunch of quiet areas to study. Next question is, what are do's and don'ts for the dorms, dining halls, and classes? For the dorms, don't be too loud. Nothing wrong with playing your music, your tunes that you like. But it's different if you have your door open and you're blasting it for the whole hall to hear. Probably not everyone wants to hear that. Next question is it okay to start college without knowing what career to pursue? And that's totally cool, because that's what I did. Yeah, I started off thinking that I wanted to do something with neuroscience when I was going into college. I realized pretty immediately that that was not the route for me, and now I'm doing something totally different, and I love it so much more than what I started with. Next question is, how do you choose a college if you don't know what you want to study? I think that the academic aspect of college, while certainly a large aspect of it, is also kind of a small aspect of it. When you think about the location, the size, and the people that you're going to meet in college, academics really just becomes one slice of the entire college pie. Consider those other slices of pie, the social groups at college. How big is the college? Where is the college located? Those are things that are also really important to consider, and they're a valid reason for choosing the college that you're going to go to. So if you don't know what you want to study, that's okay. Just think about the other areas of college and how that's going to fit in with the life that you want to make for yourself. Next question, do you prefer in-person or online learning? I would say I prefer in-person learning because of the social experience. However, it is very nice to be able to sleep in and not worry about running to my classes, getting there late. Online classes are definitely much more convenient, and I appreciate that aspect of them, but I don't think that that makes up for the social interaction that I'm missing out on by not being able to go to class. Another question, what should I do this summer before I start college? Very good question. Now, this one's going to definitely be up to the individual, as there's so many ways that you can spend your time. I know that people that have taken a gap year in between high school and college, and they found that to be very valuable and insightful. I personally work during my summers, so that's what I did in between my high school and college years, and part of that money is what I'm using to pay for my college. But the answer to this question is very much up to the individual. There's no necessarily right way to spend your time, but I would say do something that's productive, something that you're going to learn from, whether this be a new job, traveling somewhere new, trying to learn something new. And yeah, that's basically it. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.